Okay. Okay. What is that sound? Okay. Didn't know what that sound was. Guys, I thank you guys for coming in. I'm just tying up inventory and orders. Ooh, thank you for the likes. Appreciate the likes. This one here is called the Hellstorm. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for the gifts. Hey there, Ewas. Hey there, Rudy. You already know. What do I already know? Is that gonna look good? Oh, thank you there, Kevin. Yeah, this is our Hellstorm jig. These are on sale, $4.99 a pack. You get a 3-pack for $4.99. This is the Hellstorm again. You can get it in a 1/32, 16th, or 1/8 ounce. And it's already 216. I'm going to tie a couple more of these up, and then we got to move on over to the striker jig. You poured some lead, and it came out with low mark. Could it be my mold? Could be too cold. No, I don't think that. It could be your lead's not clean enough. Your lead could still be a little dirty. It could be that it may, Again, I don't know how big of a head you're pouring. Um, if you're pouring like a really big head, and you got these streaks running across, and that's basically where the layers are kind of cooling off on top of each other. It could be that your lead's not hot enough. Could be that it's too dirty. It could be the mold is cold. You never know. Depending on where you live at, if it's cold where you're at, it could be the mold too. Yeah, yeah. And then if it's that big, then yeah, I would probably heat up the. I would pour a couple of dry runs to heat up your mold a little bit. Yeah, when you get into that big and you got a cold mold, again with our lead that I pour, it's like it's really clean, and not only that, it's very hot. I try not to pour the heads with a pot that's not that hasn't been warming up for 15-20 minutes. Yeah, and those are pretty big heads there too. So you're going to have streaks. You don't want to have streaks, but you're going to have them though. And there's a couple of ways you can heat up your. A lot of the sizes I pour, I don't have to heat up the mold, but you can put your mold on top of the pot, and it'll get warm that way. In my case, I have two pots, and so I don't have to really heat up a lot of molds. Most of mine pour really good because I pour smaller heads. But I've seen people, they put their molds on these hot plates, they put them in the oven, they do all these crazy things with it. And for the sizes that I pour, I don't have to really heat up the mold. You got your thread. Oh, good deal. Good, good, good. I did have impurities, but got as many as, yeah, as many out as you could. Yeah. So I like using paper for oh, my fluxing. A lot of times the wax, it's really good. The wax will clean it out fast. But the wax often puffs up and you get a lot of smoke. That's the part I don't like. Hey there, Brett from Canada. These here are 1/32 ounce. These are the Hellstorm jigs. I need to get my notifications turned off. Hang on. Wax and lead. Yeah, I use when I do use wax, I'll use the beeswax. You can cut it into small little pieces, little cubes, or you can use like a cheese grater and grate it, or a razor knife and do it that way. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. Hey there, Locked Up. Hey there, Luca. We will be at Shields this Saturday from 9 o'clock till basically 5 o'clock. We're gonna have a booth there, and if anybody's in the Tulsa area, come check us out and come check out Fish Fest. Oh, well, cool. How's it going there, Taniqua? Oh, you're welcome. I don't know how good of a help it is, but a lot of times you can take what I say and use the good stuff and discard the bad stuff. Oh, you can target a lot of fish with these, Alexander. You can go for crappie, perch, sand bass, largemouth, smallmouth. You can use a lot of different things. This is a 1/32 ounce. You can go for drum. I mainly go for crappie and sand bass with these. There's a lot of fish you can go after with these. Should have used that other little piece that I get one more piece. But a lot of the people that use our lures, they use them for crappie. I like using them for sand bass too. Some people will use them for saltwater speckled trout. Do I do all my own tying? I do all my own tying. Yeah, I haven't found anybody around that would tie and do what I do. I've had a couple of people tie. My older son used to tie for us, but he lives now in a different town, and he's busy with what he does. I had another guy that I was training, but he ended up starting his own business. And he was in business for about 2-3 weeks. Oh, really? I didn't know there was any stress on YouTube here. Hopefully not coming to me, hopefully. Yeah, I missed his message. We had so many people coming through. Nobody's staying though. He did mostly plastics. Yeah, I don't have time to do plastics. We stay busy with these. We used to do plastics. My wife used to pour, but we just during that time our hand tied business just blew up. We just had a lot of customers. Plus we don't have the space for it either. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 more of these, then we're gonna go to the next color. Hey there, Jeff. Good day. Good day. Good afternoon. Oh, thanks for the shares. Oh, good, 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 good. Hey there, Bubba G. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, everybody has their own, Uh, again, I go for as much business as I can, and we have our business set up to where I can make a lot of jigs and do a lot. Yeah, we're very fortunate. We do have a shop. Everything's in a horseshoe shaped, and kind of runs like an assembly line, and made for speed. We want to get a bunch of lures out. There's been a few waves of people going after others. Yeah, that someone was trying to do that yesterday with me. So they were like, everybody's trying to be a fly tyer on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where he came up with that. Hey there, Ash. Good day. Back at it. Yes, I am back at it. We ended up taking an order over to Tackle Bandit and dropped it off. And we bought some stuff for our grandson. We got our grandson with us today. And so we took him over to one of the local docks to try to catch some fish. He did get a perch, though. We did get a perch. We didn't stay there that long. His little fishing pole that he has, it's I don't know what kind of brand it is, but it's the kind for like a little kid, and he's only 2 years old, so a lot of times I got to do the hookup for him, and he gets to reel it in. But his rod was having some technical difficulties. So anyway, we only stayed out there about 20-30 minutes, if that. Then I had to make a bunch of phone calls. We're going to try to do it again on Wednesday. We're going to try to go out and try to get some more perch or crappie. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Well, that's pretty cool there, Luca. And then we did get another Shields order today, so we're going to run that off this afternoon to ship out over there. We don't have to do anything at Shields other than just show up. I don't have to tie jigs or anything. You are already farmer. Yes, he is. Farmer, rancher, he's all that kind of stuff. It's a very commendable occupation. My stepdad was worked on a farm for years on a dairy farm, and he had hardly any days off. Yeah, we're busy, busy, busy all the time. Okay, this is the last one in this color. Then we're going to switch over to the striker. So what I'll do in just a bit, I'm going to pan the camera back a little bit and get set up for the striker jig. Tomorrow I'll be all day in the shop. I'll be in the shop all day long. Info and help. Oh, we'll finally, sunshine, gonna take the dog out, enjoy the weather. Oh, that's cool. It's awesome. Yep, you have a great day. Okay, we're going to go to the next color. So I'm going to need some black chenille. Let me shrink this back. Boom. Oh, I can't go back with that camera. Here we go. Just have it up here while I get everything organized here. Guys, thanks for coming in. We did get loaded back up on feathers and chenille. We still haven't got our black chenille or the white. If you're looking to buy chenille to tie lures, we did get our Kelly green, our red, our pink, our yellow, purple, gold, black and white, black and yellow, rainbow tinsel. Okay, so I'm going to need some black thread, chartreuse feathers, which I might as well just bring out some more chartreuse. Hey, I'm just tying away. Tying my little life away. Making somebody else's fishing dreams come true. And I think Tackle Bandit's Customer Appreciation Day is going to be April the 13th, I believe. What did I drop? I knew I dropped something. Thanks for the follow. I'm doing good, Mr. Nick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes people are just, I don't know. I do know that on Facebook at one point it got to where there was probably about 4 or 5 guys. They just kept bullying people that were starting to tie. And they tried to bully me too. And I'm like, man, I sell material, I sell vices and stuff, and I encourage people to make lures. And whether or not they want to start a business, that's, none of really my business. They're Rudy. They're Rudy bouncing back and forth there. And, you can't really dictate what people do with their lives. If somebody wants to start their own lure business, that's their own business. A lot of times I get people, they want all kind of information from me on how to start a business. And we used to give out a lot of information in the beginning, but you know, I don't want to feel liable in case somebody loses everything they have. I don't want to feel like I partook of someone having a miserable life because I encouraged them to start a business. And there have been a bunch of people that have started businesses that I know of. And I'd have to say, there aren't that many that do well. A lot of people have these great dreams and aspirations of becoming a bait maker, and then a couple weeks later they think they're going to be in magazines and on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and that's just not the case. We get that all the time with tournament anglers too. They think they want to, a lot of times they get an ego and everything, and they think they're, really hot stuff, and it's like, man, I used to like you the way you were before you won anything. You won a couple of tournaments, and you think you're Bill Dance, and you can't talk to normal people anymore. But there's just not a lot of people that really do great, whether it be bait making or there's only a few people that do well in the fishing industry. And a lot of times it's the people that are just, you know, they're they're busting their rear ends, and not only that, they're doing pretty decent. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of people that do that. Especially with the crappie fishing. There's not a lot of money in crappie fishing. You know, the lures I make, I'm not selling them for $20 a pack or $30 a pack. Sometimes you got a really good crankbait. Sometimes these crankbaits, and I'm talking a crankbait that is made by an established person. They can sell that crankbait for like $60. They and do really well at it. And part of it is they can charge that, and there's people out there willing to pay that kind of money, but there's nobody really willing to pay $60 for a 3 pack of jigs, you know. So I got to bust my rear end to make what I make, and tie as many as I can in a day. Yeah, we used to be really involved with tournament angling, but I not so much anymore. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'd say go for it, man. You do good, Ruben. Oh, well, thank you. Uh, yeah, you just gotta put the work in. In my case, and I'll be all honest, we were poor when I started this, and we're not much above the poor level. you know, these days we do a lot of we sell a lot of lures. But you know, there was a time and day when we had a restaurant years ago, and we were making a lot of money. We're talking a lot of money. And you know, when I started making lures, I was not making that great of money working for this agency that I worked for, and I did stuff on the side. I was selling tamales, I was smoking meats, I was doing whatever I could to try to make money. And then when I got hurt, and you go on workers' comp, and you can't do what you used to do before because your body won't allow you to do it, you get to where you're just, you can't do as much. And so one of the things that drives me is I don't want to ever be on welfare level again. I don't want to be, you know, that way. I want to be able to pay all my bills in time and in advance, and I don't want to ever be, poor like that again. Yep, we had a Mexican restaurant in Chelsea. Yeah, we had a place called Sucasa, Mexicana Cafe. We also had a barbecue, business that we did too. And I'm not going to go into the details why we couldn't go through with that any longer, but um, because I don't know what, you know, they allow on TikTok or YouTube. I don't want to get bananaed or anything, but we couldn't go along and do that stuff anymore. Oh, well, thank you there, Brian. Yeah, somebody had bought the building from us right underneath us, and so we had less than 30 days to evacuate the building, and some other things happened too. And I'm not going to get into that part. Yeah. Hey, Brandon. Here, I'm practicing my reeling. That's what I'm doing. Now, I love what I do. I love what I do. When I was young, I never dreamed I'd be in the bait business. I never thought I'd be in the fishing industry, but I love what I do. I love this more so than the restaurant business we had. I don't have to worry about refrigeration. I don't have to worry about heating. I don't have to worry about much of anything. I don't have to worry about employees calling in sick. Oh, well, thank you there, Brandon. That's messed up. Yeah, we had a lot of things happen that didn't go our way, and then I ended up working for an energy company, and I did that for energy efficiency, and worked for an agency that we helped people get their homes, repaired and energy efficiency, and that's where I got all my certifications to work with lead, with mold, asbestos, all those things. And I enjoyed that job. It was okay. It was a job. I tried to do the best I could at it. And then I got hurt and I couldn't go to work for almost a year and a half. And that's where I ended up learning how to make baits and doing that. Ah, thank you though so much for the crane. Appreciate that. Yeah, we had a top tier restaurant. Our restaurant had won best on Route 66 for one year. I can't remember what year that was, but we had best Mexican restaurant on Route 66, and that's not including just Oklahoma. That's Oklahoma to California. That's what is it, Illinois to California. But when I went into this full time, it was one of these things to where it's like, you know what? If I'm going to be in the lure business, I'm going to treat this, you know, not just like a business, but it's my job, it's my living, it's my livelihood, and I'm going to be, try to be the best I can at it, and do the best I can, you know. But I do believe it's April the 13th. That Tackle Bandit's going to have their Customer Appreciation Day. We'll be down there a little bit for that. They don't ever require me to be there and have a booth. We just go there to enjoy and congratulate, uh, Nate and his family on their business, and we also get free lunch too. That helps out too. Tiny works of art. Yeah, thank you. How big a head was that striper jig you were making there, Jeff? That was a pretty cool looking jig. Pretty big though. It'd work for a striper though. Your bidet's been okay. A 3/8 ounce. Okay. This here is a 1/16 ounce. With white peacock feathers, I still haven't had any more peacock feathers. We just can't get any here. This one here, Nick, is a 1/16 ounce. I try to support everyone. It's hard to keep up with everyone too. Like I tell anyone, I just try to help others where I can. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, well, I appreciate that. You like all sizes, yeah? Yeah, this here is a 1/16 ounce. I do a 1/80th, yeah, a 1/80th. I do all 1/80th to a 1/4 ounce. We don't sell a whole lot of 1/4 ounce, but I'll tie them up, occasionally on our lives. We don't keep them in stock as far as pre-tied already. And usually, if I do the jigs that we do keep in stock at all times are the 32nd, 16th, and 8th ounce. All the other sizes, I tie them up by the order, and they don't really take that long to tie. In fact, it hasn't slowed me down or anything like that. We still get them out really fast. Yeah, we sell them on the website, rubenfloresjigs.com. Thank you there, Luca. Oh, you're good. You're good. Yep, circle hooks are BOGO. Buy one, get one free. And I tell you what, old Jeff has enough to last for the next 5 years. He's been buying up a bunch. Hey there, Tim. We are going to have hats here pretty soon. We should have hats here within the next week to 2 weeks. We're going to have 3 different variations of. We're going to have the Ruben Flores Jig hat with the regular round logo. We're going to have our Flowcast logo with the catfish, and then our Flowcast without the catfish. We're going to have three different options of getting them, and then we're going to have 4 different colors. Oh, you got the famous Ruben Flores sticker today, yeah. Somebody wanted me to sign something for them, and I can't remember who it was. I just cannot remember. Somebody wanted me to sign a sticker or something for them, and I can't remember what it was. Or it could have been a Spro box too. Hey there, John. Go on my collection. Oh, thank you. This one here again is the striker jig. This is a 1/16 ounce. Oh, for a signed rod? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It is nice and pretty. It's going to be warmer today. We're going to be tomorrow. We're going to be in the 80s tomorrow. We're going to do something here in the future. I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. Yeah, I don't know exactly when it's going to happen. We do have a shipment of rods coming, but they're not going to be signature series. We do have some rods coming our way. We are eventually going to have a signature series rod, but not this time around, or not with the new batch of rods coming in. We are going to have an 8-foot prototype, and we're also getting a prototype of our catfish pole. And I think we got a prototype of a 10-foot rod coming in too. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break here. I got a call coming in, and I got to take care of it. So we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Thanks again for watching. You guys be good. We'll catch you guys later. I'm getting an ultralight payday. Oh, cool. Yep. Thank you so much there, Jeff.